A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-HudsonNews.com. It's Friday, January 12th. The news today is brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Orange County Government Attorney Rick Golden says the FBI has served a subpoena for documents to the county's controversial contract for information technology services to Star CIO. Golden says it was directly to the county generally, to the attention of the county attorney. No individual in the county was served with a subpoena. Golden said the county will fully comply with the subpoena's request for documents. The issue came to light when a whistleblower informed State Senator James Skoufis of a no-bid deal that resulted in Human Services Commissioner Langdon Chapman's brother-in-law's company earning some $800,000 under a contract that was initially awarded for $64,000 worth of work. Golden, Chapman, and his relative have denied any wrongdoing to the case, but Skoufis has maintained that it was a crooked deal. Sullivan County District Attorney Brian Conity says he wants to return the legal responsibility for Child Protective Services cases back to the Department of Family Services. Several years ago, the county's attorney's office was assigned to handle the cases, and Conity believes Child Protective Services will be better represented by attorneys assigned to their division. The DA's decision came from a 107-page report drafted by a grand jury following the death of a 16-month-old girl. County Legislature Chairwoman Nadia Rajnow says she's supportive of the grand jury findings.
In light of this report, this horrific report with all these horrific details and the recommendations of the grand jury, the legislature will do whatever it can to support the DA and the Commissioner of Social Services to ensure that these recommendations are addressed and corrected.
When the DA was asked if it was optimistic about changes to the future, he said this tragedy cannot be allowed to happen again. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
It was a close call for two firefighters battling a raging house fire at 5 Middle Street in Goshen at around 9 o'clock last night. Flames and smoke were seen billowing from the house after the blaze traveled from the living room to the second floor, says Orange County Fire Coordinator Vinnie Tancaselli. A Mayday call went out, said Goshen Fire Chief Peter Aesop.
There are two firefighters that fell from the first floor through the floor into the basement, right at the entrance to the building.
They were rescued and treated at the scene. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Some 80 firefighters from 8 departments fought the blaze. The Orange County Land Trust announced yesterday that it has completed the acquisition of the 309 acres of Sugarloaf Mountain property in the town of Chester. The organization's primary goal was to bring about the first ever access to the mountain summit while expanding outdoor recreation by connecting the property to the adjacent Goose Pond Mountain State Park, says James DeLawn, Executive Director of the Land Trust.
There's also an economic development component to it because it's possible to create a trail system from the summit of Sugarloaf Mountain down into the town of, or into the village of Sugarloaf, where there's obviously shopping and bars and restaurants and so on.
DeLawn said the ultimate goal is for Orange County to buy the land and develop it as a passive park. A person jumped off the Bear Mountain Bridge last evening, first responders said. The incident occurred around 8 p.m. Sheriff's Office Marine units responded to the Hudson River, searching for the victim. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today is brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.